Okay. Hey guys. Something a little bit different this time. Gonna be reacting to a trailer that's recently come out featuring one of my favorites, Prithviraj. Um, yeah, Aadujeevitham. Look, yeah, we haven't done many reactions, so this is sort of kind of a new thing, reacting to sort of trailers. I'd heard about this movie just going around on online, all the social media. I've been seeing people reacting to it, and I've been seeing some pictures of it, but I've not watched the trailer yet. So what you're seeing is me watching the trailer for the first time, real raw reaction. Um, but yeah, look, already from the onset, like my God, can already tell the sound design for this movie is going to be pretty special because in the title, as you can see right there, Rahman. So it's going to be fantastic because he is incredible. He is like one of my favorite sort of producers out there, especially for Indian music, across the whole range. But I've not seen him do a Malayalam movie, actually. In fact, I don't even know any. I don't actually think I even know any other sort of producers from India except for A.R. Rahman. I think there's some in Bollywood that if you said their names, I might, um, my ears might perk up a little bit. But A.R. Rahman is incredible. So I mean, that's already looking amazing. This sounds amazing. But yeah, I mean, you can already tell this movie is going to be a visual feast. Like, wow, this looks so serene. They're shooting in the desert here. I have no idea what this is about so far. Got some pretty cool images. Yeah, I'm wondering what the dialogue is going to be like because I see there's no subtitles on this trailer. Um, maybe there won't be so much dialogue because the score and sound is doing most of the work here. But yeah, pretty fascinating. I'm pretty interested to see what else happens here. I'll just sort of keep pausing in between here and there and reacting. But so far, yeah, it looks like this is going to be intense. Visual romance. I'm not sure if this is a romance movie. Very interesting title, The Goat Life. I don't know what that could, what's that alluding to? Is it goat, like actual goats? It looks like it's about actual goats rather than the greatest of all time. I don't know if Prithviraj has sort of thought about that. That's the first thing that sort of came to my head. What goat is it talking about? But interesting. Okay, so goat must be a metaphor for something. But yeah, let's see what else comes out of this trailer. I'm really looking forward to this.
اطلع برا، هذا الخيمة حقي. حقود فيلم في الصحراء.
Okay, this movie is looking pretty intense. Obviously, there's some trauma going on here. We saw him, without a beard at the start, and he's growing a beard later on. So something's going on. But yeah, look, I'm just captivated by how beautiful this movie looks. Oh my God, this reminded me of like Dune. If you guys have seen the movie Dune, that whole cinematography, like Denis, can't say this. I can't ever say his surname. Denis Villeneuve. Yeah, the guy that did Blade Runner, the guy that's on Dune. It's looking a lot like that, to be honest. It's really breathtaking. So this is going to be maybe a first that I've seen in Indian cinema. So serene and so beautiful. I mean, maybe I'm jumping ahead saying the first in Indian cinema. I'm sure there's other ones that have done something similar to this. But yeah, so far I'm having pretty good impressions for this. But this is looking intense. This is looking like it's going to be a pretty intense watch. Yeah, let me just keep going and see how we go with this. Wow. God. Yeah, look, this is not much more I can say about this movie, but it's looking like it's, again, I'm just breathtaking, taken away by the visuals in this movie. But yeah, look, like there is some dialogue in this movie. The first one seemed like it's Arabic, so I don't think this might not be in India. This might be somewhere else. This looks like it might be in Dubai, a favorite place for I think a lot of people from Kerala seem to go to Dubai. Seems to be a pretty strong connection there. So maybe he took a train to go to Dubai, or found his way from a train to a plane. I don't even know the time period of this movie, but I wonder if there's any religious overtones for this movie. He looks like he's a shepherd with the sheep there. So yeah, I'm actually quite baffled by what this movie is about, to be honest. And maybe I should look into it a little bit more and see what it's about, or maybe I shouldn't and just go in blind, because it's looking pretty fantastic so far. National Award-winning director Blessy. Not heard of Blessy, unfortunately. Let me know. Have you guys heard of Blessy? If you guys know who he is, let me know. So I can check some of his stuff out before this, because this looks like, yeah, like, man, I gotta find my way to try and watch this movie in the cinema somehow. It's very hard with Malayalam cinemas here in Australia, but I mean Malayalam movies here in Australia, we get very few showings, and they're normally not even close to where I live. But yeah, this like it's a new adventure, because the movies I've seen a lot of the time in Malayalam movies, I've not seen a movie like this, with the focus as being so much on the visuals, the beauty. Like, every movie is beautiful that I've seen in the Malayalam film industry. But this looks like it's a strong focus on that side of things. So yeah, this is looking really good. I might just watch the rest and come back and talk about it, because I don't want to pause anymore, and I'll do a recap at the end. All right, guys, let me keep going with this. Ow.
Must work. Must work. Must work till die.
Oh my God. Wow. Wow. That's a pretty powerful trailer. I already give him that. That's a very powerful trailer. Visual romance. Not sure if this is a studio, but geez, that name lives up to his name with this. There's definitely something profound in this. There's a lot of Tom Hanks and Castaway like looks as well. Definitely looks like some kind of survival thriller. Maybe he's hallucinating at times with the other person who's saying Max walk. Something's going on with this movie. This is really interesting, and it's piqued my interest more than anything. As I said, don't really know what this movie's about. Looks like it's a survival thriller. Looks like there's a lot to it, but I mean, geez, man, this movie looks amazing. Visually, absolutely stunning. So, yeah, look, I don't really know what more to say about this movie, except for the fact that it looks fantastic. A.R. Rahman is a big star, but yeah, you know, probably jumping ahead, but this is looking like it's going to be the kind of movie that kind of changes the paradigm of maybe Indian cinema in general. Again, I've not seen a lot of Indian cinema, but from what I have seen, I've not seen a movie this visually breathtaking. When I think of visually breathtaking movies, I mentioned Dune before, but even more recently, like Top Gun Maverick, completely no CGI. I think people are done with CGI. So this is sort of going in that same sort of trend of just something that's completely beautiful, which could rival that. But I've not seen an Indian movie do this before. Obviously, I hope there's enough in the story. Survival thrillers sometimes are a bit hard to get behind because there's just not enough behind them. Um, that's one concern I have going in. I hope there's somewhat of a deep sort of story in this, and it's definitely going to be very emotional. Looks like Prithviraj is knocking it out the park from this trailer. So yeah, this is a side I've not seen of him. Obviously, I've only seen him in 1.5 kind of movies so far. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed by this. I've got to find a way to sort of check this one out in cinema. Somehow here, I've got to find out some way to do it. But yeah, look, that's the trailer reaction. Don't know if there's anything more to say about this one. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what other trailers and reaction videos you guys want me to look at, because it's an area we want to explore more and do more of that kind of stuff. But that'll do it for me. And thank you guys. I'll catch you soon in the next one.